Greetings everyone, I am Ngqabutho Nicholas Mabhena. Last year, that is in 2023, the South African government unveiled the Border Management Authority. This is contained in the White Paper on International Migration. The White Paper on International Migration calls on the South African government to improve policing at the South African borders. We saw the deployment of border officials in a number of land borders in South Africa. There is an ongoing Border Management Authority conference in Pretoria. The Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Leon Schreiber, and his deputy, they are attending this conference in Pretoria. In giving a briefing on the achievements of the Border Management Authority, the minister says that the officials of the Border Management Authority seized 249 fraudulent documents. They have confiscated counterfeit cigarettes worth over 22 million rands. They have confiscated counterfeit clothing worth over 4 million rands. And then more than 1,100 stolen vehicle parts, recovered drugs with a street value of over 6 million rands. It says over the same period, the Border Management Authority screened over 2 million people, searched more than 108,000 trucks, processed over 12,000 flights, and conducted 648 roadblocks around ports of entry. We know that there have been complaints that there are counterfeit clothes that are sold in the streets of South Africa in some shops, which then affect the textile industry in South Africa. Because if counterfeit clothing is brought into the country, naturally it will affect the textile industry. So those counterfeit clothing that were confiscated are worth 4 million rands. And of course, there is a complaint of stolen vehicles across the borders, and some spare parts of those vehicles. So they have recovered 1,900 stolen vehicle parts. And of course, there's always the question of drugs that are sold in South Africa. And the main accusation is that these drugs are coming from outside South Africa, which then find their way in the streets, particularly targeting young children. So they recovered those valued at 6 million rands. The minister, addressing in his speech, also says that they want to do away. Let me quote what he said. He said, I quote, "We need to bring an end to paper-based and handwritten visas as a matter of urgency, both in order to enhance national security and to accelerate economic growth," close quote. This is in response to the issuing of fake documents, particularly fake permits that are issued to migrants. So this is an ongoing conference in Pretoria. You can get hold of the statement by the minister in the website of the Department of Home Affairs. Please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, please do follow us. Otherwise, have a great day. Goodbye.